Welcome back. The time now 9:11. The Colts hosted the Lions and many of their fans at Lucas Oil Stadium on Sunday and sent them back to Detroit with their 10th win of the season. The Colts lost 24-6 to go 5-7 for the season. And in all black, very appropriate for this solemn occasion, Heather Lloyd is back to break it all down. And Heather, I was going to say you're here to tell us what went wrong, but everything went wrong.
Yeah, and you know what? I think we're just such a hospitable city, right? It's that Hoosier hospitality.
Right, that's exactly what it is.
All the fans, they want to come here and watch the games here because we're so hospitable.
Wait, hey, Heather, I got a little color here. You want to add to that?
We need
to the black?
I will definitely need this prop.
This segment is sponsored by the color yellow.
Let's be honest. This was not a game that the Colts were supposed to win, right?
Right.
But they also weren't expected to beat themselves. At 10-1, the Lions are one of the best teams in the NFL, and you're not going to beat them with field goals and penalties.
Lots of that.
Yes.
The Colts started out doing some really good things. They had Anthony Richardson on the run early with a nice balance of runs and throws. It seems to calm him down and help him establish some timing, much like it did last week. Unfortunately, he did not have a lot of help on Sunday. Tight ends, I'm looking at you. The defense held the Lions in the first quarter, but in the second quarter, the Lions started scoring touchdowns while the Colts settled for another field goal. And in the second half, the Colts didn't score at all. But they did score penalties, 10 in total. And I'm not going to lie, some of them were a little petty, but the Colts also played sloppy, undisciplined football and earned several of them. Asked about it afterwards, Jonathan Taylor said the Colts shot themselves in the foot. They need to stay focused. You know, we've heard a lot about this season, haven't we? A lack of focus, a lack of discipline. Defensive players talking about it, offensive players talking about it. I mean, you've got this young offensive line, but a lot of the penalties were on your veterans yesterday. So, you know, one of my favorite football people always says, when you are getting penalized, it's because you're losing your battles. And that concerns me all year long, is just this general lack of by this team.
You mentioned Jonathan Taylor. Did not hear a lot of his name called yesterday.
No, and you know what? In a game like that yesterday, we needed to hear a lot from Jonathan Taylor and see a lot of Jonathan Taylor. He had 11 carries, 35 yards. That running game between Taylor and Richardson is such a threat. And it's something these teams really spend a lot of time game planning against. But on Sunday, the Colts just didn't seem to have it. Richardson had 10 carries for 61 yards, but they couldn't really run much with consistency, efficiency, any creativity at all. Aside from a few good plays and a long, beautiful catch by Alec Pierce, it was just a lackluster performance on offense all around yesterday. And when they did get going, by the way, what would happen?
Penalty.
Flag, penalty. I mean,
we all waited for it too. It's like if something good happened, you're just like, here it comes.
Yeah, just an unfortunate day all around. So,
all right, let's address the elephant in the room a little bit here. Whether you were at the stadium, which I saw so much on social media, or watching from home, it was obvious that this probably was maybe a 50-50 crowd. It could have been a 60-40 crowd for Detroit. It is shocking. You know, it's shocking to see this with regularity, really, right? I mean, we're used to seeing the Steelers fans, Bears fans, Packers fans, maybe Bengals fans because they're geographically close. This year, it was Dolphins fans, now Lions fans, and the noise they made in that stadium yesterday, at times it sounded like a Lions home game. Zaire Franklin said it's disappointing and it hurts, but they need to do a better job of giving the fans something to cheer about. I'm going to take this a level higher, though, above the players and even the coaches, and bring it right to the top of the organization. Are you doing everything in your power to make this team better? Did you utilize free agency? Did you attempt to bring in talent at the trade deadline? Are you spending all the money available in the salary cap, or better yet, being creative with the money you have allocated? If not, why should Colts fans spend their hard-earned money to go watch a team that isn't using every asset available to them to put the best team on the field every week? If you want to know why you've got a stadium half full of fans from the other team, look in the mirror and start there.
Wow.
Okay. I feel better.
Do you?
I needed to get that off my chest.
You could just drop that mic right there.
Wow.
Personal foul.
TMI.
Roughing the general manager.
Wow.
It's true.
No.
And guess what? If you don't think it could get worse, it can. You could have a stadium that's 80% full of fans from the other team. It can get worse. Stop this.
All right. Can we have any good news here? The schedule We're going to
Couple
Foxborough?
pieces of good news.
Okay.
The Colts are going to Foxborough. Now, I still get nervous to play the Patriots. You know, they've got a young quarterback, Drake May. He can play. So first of all, don't beat yourselves. Then go beat the Patriots. The other piece of good news, the Colts cannot ruin your Thanksgiving. They're off on Sunday.
That's
Enjoy your
right.
turkey, even Black Friday. You're going to have a nice weekend. You don't have to think about this team until Sunday.
Can I make a suggestion for next season?
Yeah.
Dig the Indiana Knights uniforms. Can we not use them against other blue-based teams?
Oh, yeah.
2 or 3 times I looked, because we were
Very
kind of
confusing.
doing other things. I looked up and I was like, oh yeah, Detroit just got called for a put. No, that's the Colts. That's the Colts.
Also, can we wear them at night?
Yes.
Indiana Knights.
Well,
Can we not wear them
We'd have to have
out
a
one
night
night?
have to earn a primetime game for that.
But that's, you earn it. You
We
don't
get
just
flexed out of
get them.
those now.
Right, exactly. You have to earn those games. And they're not earning much right now.
No.
Oh my.
I love that Heather comes in here. She says the things that I feel.
There you go.
I mean,
He's such a wallflower otherwise.
That's right.
It's a sad thing to see, though, and we need to do better, and this needs to start at the top of the organization.
Yep.
They need to do better, the players need to do better, then the fans will do better, but ask the fans last.
we need to pick me up after this. Man, this was rough. Tara?
How about my turn?
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be a very mild day today. How about that?